Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mongrels Garage. Now you might remember our old 68 C-10 project. I'm going to fire it up again. We need to mow the lawn, get some grass care and lawn maintenance going here. So let's get the hood open. Look at that. Does that work? Is that the right? No, this is reversed. What's this? That's not good. That will carry on. Just put that back on like that. That should be fine. Runs like she came off the factory. Like I said, oftentimes you put all this effort into getting an old thing running like this, you want to baby it a little bit. You get kind of attached to it. So you take your time, check the oil, check the antifreeze. I'm not going to do any of that. Brent and Mike back with you at Mongrels Garage, and today I'm going to show you the carnage on what is the C-10's trailing arm. But before we do that, if you could do us a huge favor, subscribe, ring the like button, hit the notification. That helps us out a bunch. Let's just keep bringing you content. And today I think we're also going to go move some cars around. We're going to set up so that we can work outside, get some weeds cut down, and it's a lot easier when there's two of us here. So we might do some cold starts. So stick around.
Plus, we live in a weird world. Remember last video where it was minus 35? Now it's plus 35.
Yeah, plus 35. For our American friends, that's somewhere around the 96 degree mark,
Yeah,
I think.
Close to 100,
I think
yeah.
it got up to 37 degrees Celsius, which is about 99 degrees.
Yeah. Which is not normal for
not
here.
Not normal when you're used to the Arctic up here like we are. It really takes a toll on you.
It does.
Yeah, we're not.
The only
used to
good
this
thing
today.
is the sun stays up till 11 o'clock. So
Well, that is a good thing, but it's still like still very warm at that time.
It is much hotter than we're used to. That's for
Much hotter than we're used to, for sure. Yep.
Anyways, let's get to work.
Let's do it. All right, I have here the trailing arm. I'll just set this here, careful to, there we go. I don't want to scratch the paint, so I got to set it down careful. So you can see what used to hold the spring perch on, that went around here, go like that. That's not going to work very good anymore, is it? It's the big bolt for the other end, holds it to the frame up there. And here, that's not supposed to be in two pieces.
I see.
Yeah, and this isn't supposed to be all twisted. So we don't really have a spare. So what we're going to try to do is straighten this out, reinforce it, weld it back together, clean it up, and get it bolted back on there so we can hold our rear axle in the truck, because right now it's just kind of dangling. And I was looking at the other one and it's not much better off. As a matter of fact, the side's rusted right through around here. So it's in pretty bad shape. Now, we only need to move this around the yard, so we're not looking to do a full-on has to handle and perform. It's just has to allow the truck to move around.
Not even for donuts?
Well, maybe for donuts, okay? Dirt donuts, though.
Dirt donuts.
Single wheel peel in the field. Okay, if it can handle that, that'd be great. But really, we're just looking to move the truck around the yard so it's not tying up a spot. And I finally got this thing to the point where it runs on its own pretty easily. Even off the original fuel tank, so that's good. So let's get to it. We'll try to straighten this out, clean this up, weld it back up, reinforce it, brace it, get it back under the truck. Then we can move this thing around. And we'll have to do the same thing with the other side. And I did get some new U-bolts and stuff, so that'll help.
Okay, good.
So let's get started.
All right. Okay, we're on.
We straightened that out a fair bit. It kind of lines up now.
You can see that I'm using all of my talents.
Yeah, this is a little crooked. I'd like to straighten it out a little bit more, but this doesn't need to be perfect, man. We're just going to brace it up and
right. We're going to replace
get
this
back
someday
on.
anyways, right?
Oh yeah, this is getting, well, if we do what we really want to do with this truck, this is all getting replaced.
Of course. So. Cool. Let's beat it into submission.
Okay, so we're going to clean this up so that we can have some good metal to weld to. I bet there's a lot of good metal here. We also got the new U-bolts to go in. So we got someone going on a
dirt bike, yeah.
And it's going to sit in there when this all bolts back together. So we're going to make sure that these holes are lined up.
Gotcha.
And you also make sure that these plates aren't going to interfere when we put that on and brace all this up. So we're going to take some flat steel and just kind of brace all this up. But in order for that to stick, we have to clean all this up with the grinder. So I'm going to get to that. Got the old face shield on. Well, as is so often the case with stuff like this, we ran out of welding wire. But I think we have it braced up enough, solid enough that it should work, and we can always finish it up afterwards. So we've got a little brace on the back, a little brace here, got some nice beads in here. So it should be good and strong, good enough for what we need, just to move it around the yard. Don't need it to be perfect. So we're gonna throw it back on, see if it holds. Cross the fingers. Okay, there you go. We've got it back in place. Not perfect, but like I said, we just need to move it around the yard. So get the other end down there.
Show on the other side how bent it is.
But you want to see what we start with. And you can kind of see it over there. The other side, it's not great, but she's bent up pretty good. And it's busted, like it's ready to fall off, that one. So we're gonna have to kind of do the same thing with that one. But for now, we got this side kind of propped up, and we'll just be really gentle with it.
One at a time, one at a time.
One at a time. Dang spiders everywhere. Love the spider webs. I forgot my seat cushion.
Mandatory
I got it. Seat cushion.
in this beast.
Battery's hooked up. Hey, your lights work.
Do they?
All right, let's move.
Perfectly fine. Sounds like a dream. There's the next one. Gray one goes in the shop next. I might not break any land records, but that's pretty cool after 50 years. One day, maybe it will break some speed barriers, because we got plans for this sucker. Oh, and the horn works too.
gotta show people this. This is unreal. Like, this thing's been sitting in the field with no windshield for who knows how long. So that battery gauge is working, temperature gauge is working, fuel gauge works, and we got good oil pressure. Unreal. I can't believe everything works.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta go park it.
Okay.
Well, we've wrapped up for the day, and I love that sky. I love being out here. Look at that. That is just awesome. You can just see it's beautiful sunset. See the city off in the distance there. You can kind of see the lights. Zoom in on that a little bit. There's the city. You look over here, you can just see a faint, you can see the mountains in the distance just faintly. It's nice. Love it. All right, guys. Have a great day.